The owner of a weapons shop in Beverly Hills says his store is being forcibly closed purely for political reasons. One America's John Hines reports.
Russell Stuart, you are the proprietor and owner of a gun shop called Beverly Hills Guns, which is indeed located in Beverly Hills, California. And according to your website, a division of Force Protection Agency, BHG, is an exclusive federal firearms licensed broker-dealer of curated firearms located in the heart of the Golden Triangle of 90210. And you operate, I understand it, on an appointment-only basis. But now it appears you are being canceled, apparently by your landlord. What seems to be going on, Mr. Stuart?
What is going on? I really don't know. We've been operating in our location for 2 years. We've had incredible success. We've never had any problems. We never had any incidences. And now we, like you said, are being canceled. On Friday, we were given papers to vacate our unit in 60 days. And we are now frantically trying to find a new space because we have been servicing our community, which has been having the worst crime wave that we've probably ever seen. We are now in Beverly Hills, the 204th safest city in California, behind Long Beach and Inglewood.
So that means you're at the bottom of the list, apparently, right?
We are at the bottom of the list, and to be able to offer these services to our citizens, especially at a time where violence has just skyrocketed, and to take away the gun shop right now, it just seems very politically motivated.
I gather in Beverly Hills, you're, I think, the only gun store in that community. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. We are the only federal firearms licensed dealer in the city of Beverly Hills, yes.
So you have a sense that you are being canceled and you're being singled out because you sell guns, essentially.
I mean, absolutely. I think the fact that I have the word guns next to Beverly Hills, I think that brings a lot of heat on my business because of the location, but I do not see where the liability is. We have operated perfectly. Our clientele is not your typical gun store person. They are, it's more of a person who's shopping for jewelry on Rodeo Drive. So it really baffles me why anyone would think that there's any kind of liability or any kind of danger or even any kind of bad press on the building. In fact, I believe that we've only brought great press to the building.
How long have they given you to leave and move out?
They have given us 60 days.
60 days. So at the end of 60 days, if you are actually forced to leave your present location, what options do you have? Because I gather that Beverly Hills is a fairly small commercial district. So, and aren't there kind of regulations where you can have a gun shop in a certain area? Am I understanding that correctly?
I mean, obviously, our selection is limited. To start a federal firearms licensed dealer, you not only have to be on a commercial property, you also have to have the permission of the property. And look, I totally understand that having a gun store is a provocative thing. So that's the biggest kicker, is that for us to just simply move, we're not an ice cream stand. We can't just simply go down the street and sign a lease and start operating. Also, too, I had signed my lease at this building and we couldn't operate for about 4 or 5 months because that's how long the licensing process takes. So even if we sign a lease today, we're probably going to be closed for at least 2 to 3 months, which is going to devastate this business, is going to devastate my family. And that's why these people that canceled my lease, I'm so bothered by it because they really did not take into consideration how this would affect the business. Yes, maybe we are affecting their business in some way, which they, have figured out, which I don't really see how, but they're going to affect my business tremendously because we're going to have to stay closed. Our customers are not going to be able to get the firearms that they want and need. And from my financial standpoint, it's going to devastate my family. And that's just unbelievable.
Russell Stuart, proprietor and owner of Beverly Hills Guns, thank you for joining us on One America News.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.